Go, go, go.
Yeah, it's coming now. Right, good evening, welcome back to the M2 Cup. A popular little Thursday series. It's got 20 cars on track at the moment, maybe a few more. Cars are just starting their short quali session, and I've got Brian here with me for another round of action-packed drama.
Yes, good evening from scorching Italy right now. 25 degrees, t-shirt weather,
Yeah,
and everyone's with a short quali. I don't know if it was caught on the stream, but everyone's jumped out. So
I think the reason for that is because if they get there soon enough, they can get 2 laps in. But if they don't, they won't.
oh yeah, of course, yeah. So get out early, get a banker, then go for it.
Yeah.
Pressure
Because
on
it's
this
a
thing.
1 minute 45 lap, isn't it? So they've got another minute to get over the line if they want 2 laps. So it looks like most of them should. Maybe Viper might be tight, and Patterson, is it number 6? No, yep, it's Patterson.
Yeah,
Might not make for 2 laps. Looks like he might just have 1 lap, I think. 1 timed lap.
This will be interesting then.
Grunnett at the minute, who's been quite. He obviously knows the BMW quite well, so he's been quite good in this series so far. And obviously, he's not racing in our other series on Tuesdays, so it's good to have him here on a Thursday. Have a look at his driving, keep an eye on him.
Yeah, every time I see him, I praise him for his BMW loyalty, but he's racing Hondas now on a Sunday, so disappointed with him.
I don't know if we got anyone in chat who could just verify that you can hear us both well.
I checked her audio and I'm crackling.
Ah, should I do a little pause?
Do you want to just try the little pause resume trick?
It is my party as well, so. Okay, it's a little pause done.
And we're back.
If anyone's in the stream, then please let us know what the audio is like. We'll get it sorted out for the race if there are any little issues.
Nobody in the chat, but I can hear. Wonder if we're better. Still a bit crackly,
first
but
cars over the line.
Lane, predictably. 46.6.
Rennett's right behind Lico there. They're almost too close, but they're on their second time lap now, so they're no easing off.
He can't ease off, yeah, he just needs to hope that Lico keeps it all together there, and he can just follow him round.
Yeah, it's Lico's first race in the M2 with us, so I'm not sure if he's driven it before, so he might still be trying to find the optimum way of driving it.
A lot of running cars like Lico, Morris, I'm not sure. There's a little group of like Lico, Van Loo, I think, maybe, all just sort of launched in together.
Micron's given us a lap up.
By giving the lap up, you mean he's jumped back to the pit, or just...
He just eased off and got out of the way. I'm on board with Van Loo on the back straight.
Cool tabs in the chat.
How's the audio, Coolford? I saw your little bit of your stream earlier in the LMP at Sebring.
Are you suggesting Cooltab's got the ability to hustle an LMP round Sebring? Is that?
Well, he was P4 when I started watching. I think it was I don't know, you can confirm where he finished. I didn't see the end.
Yeah, keep an eye in the chat, see if he tells us. Good effort. And
here comes Van Loo. He's about 2.5 tenths up on his lap. And he jumps up one spot. Anyone out there you want to look at?
Well, we've just got a whole bunch of them just came over the line. Racker, just Skunky goes second, a few boys over. And then next coming along is
Kai.
Number 40, which would be
Kai and Privet.
Privet's not set a lap yet. This is... If it gets a lap, that's decent.
Kinsey's gone 5th. Who's that? 412? Who's 412?
412 is Armstrong.
Armstrong's just popped a lap in, and Viper's our last car over the line. Or is he? No, there's Zielakowski still out there.
Viper will be
the
last week was 4th. He's not Coulter's not commented on the audio, but
he has. He said he finished the race in the tow truck, though. That's not good.
Well, yeah, there we go. My assumption on his ability was correct, but I'll go with that.
That Gott's in P9. He's been a bit of a superstar recently, hasn't he? I don't know if he just didn't have time to quite get ready for this one. Might see him gain pace as the race goes on.
Oh, yeah, they did a good race on Tuesday, didn't they? That sort of reminds me that driver of the day is now up for Tuesday's GT4. I'm not going to influence anyone, but got to be a special someone in a Maserati, I would think.
Proof says that didn't go to plan. He's 20 seconds off the pace.
Oh yeah, and then he's got the mini sort of Shark Broom series to be dealing with, as well as the wider race.
He missed out on that battle on Tuesday, didn't he? Unfortunately, so he'll be looking to get stuck in.
I'd say my audio's terrible. Do you want to pause and then I'll start a party and then you join it? See if it's better?
If you just lead the party, mate, and join another one, invite me. I'll come in.
Ciao, TCX.
It's all good. We got a few minutes for the out lap here, or the warm up lap. Yeah, we're just switching parties, Neil. Hopefully that'll sort the issue. Is my audio on right on my own, or is it mainly JDB that's crackling? 30 seconds. Seconds. 10 seconds. Cool, thanks.
Party.
I'm in, yeah. I think my audio is included, but if Coolfuck could just confirm we can hear both of us, that'd be great.
Doing a little job tonight. Just come on here to watch the racing. Now he's running our audio.
It's quite strange, these party issues, though, aren't they?
Yeah, very frustrating, actually, isn't it? Very frustrating. I think either of us are still a bit crackled. Do you want to just do a quick pause, resume, see if we can resolve before it starts? However, it's significantly improved.
Okay. We were paused then. I didn't see.
I'm not sure who it is.
What colour was the car?
It was white and green, I think. It was 302, is
I
that?
think that's. I think that's Skunky.
Oh my goodness, look at the mess of it.
I can't get to him. Oh yeah, no, that's not good.
He's in trouble.
He's in P2 as well.
He's in P2, and yeah. And his car looks like he's been shugged. My goodness. Although I can't really criticise him, I've done that before. Not from P2, admittedly, but probably just a bit overzealous trying to get some heat in the tyres.
Yeah. It's,
And there's a very fine line in the BMW between going in a straight line and the back end coming out.
You're trying to scare me. It's a shame the game, although it's looking good, when it's the sun's on the track, sometimes the car looks like they're floating a bit too much for me.
Yeah.
Shadowing.
Yeah. There's one track. Can't remember. It was Zolder, maybe. Where there was one corner that was particularly bad for that. It kind of looked like the cars were floating. Here we go.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Skunky's going to have eyes on stalks here.
Yeah, I wonder what that damage has done to the car's performance as well.
Yeah, I don't know how many seconds damage. 20 cars to start. There's a
Here we
green
go.
light.
Here we go. It's a good looking grid.
So Viper's already up there, and Skunky's got out of the way, I think, a little bit. Not completely, but he's lost a space or two.
I think with
As they get through those slow corners of this first sector.
We're looking okay so far around it. Skunky just seems... Yeah, the car's obviously very badly damaged. Everyone's just going round the outside of him. Whether he's letting him or not, but he could try and hold fourth. That would be a result for him, I think, for race 2.
So it's Lane, or Jacob as he likes to be known, from Viper. Looks like Raku has got into P3, and Migron probably in P4, I think, as they enter the braking zone. Skunky's on the inside though.
Skunky. I thought Migron might have tried to cut back behind him, but he's pushed wide. It's going to give Kinsey a run on him.
Yeah. And the hard motorsport car.
Yeah.
Scott's made a bit of progress there as well. I can see him in the background behind Kinsey.
Was it Smits?
No, someone's gone wide. Smith's gone a little wide. Yeah.
Wide there.
It's easy to do there.
Nice safe point to enter there, though everyone's already going slow for that right-hander. Lane already driving away a little bit with this. Oh, he goes very wide there. So as we cross the line for the first time, it's Lane, Viper, Racket, Skunky, Gruner, Kinsey, Gott. The top 7. Lico comes in 8th.
A bit side to side, turn 1 there, between Morrison and...
That'd be Lico.
Smits, I think it was.
Smits.
Who's now got gillies all over him. And Van Loo, who looks like he might be up the inside of him. A little touch potentially there.
Touch there, but it's okay. With the M2, you can really see when they hit the brakes in some of these ones. You see the nose pitch down.
Oh, Smits, no. Who's that? Yeah, Smith's got white on the rumble strips out there then. On the exit of turns to 6.
On the exit of turn 6, that rumble strip kind
And
of
Lou's got up the inside.
forces the back end to come
Yeah.
round, so he probably had to lift there, which will let Gillies get him as well.
I took
probably.
quite a famous trip in the air there in a GT3 once,
Well,
where my car went mid-air and flipped around and I landed and finished the race.
so that's the Tux corner. Is that what we're calling that?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
looks like Gillies had got a bit of a run there, and he's made a mistake, and that's like Cummins down the inside there.
Yeah, it's all very tight, isn't it? There's a couple of cars way off the bat. Mackay and Zielikowski maybe had a little incident together.
It's also what we now also have is Skunkies.
Gillies has got the move done on Cummins there, is he? Or was he defending?
No, he's got the move done. He's got the move done, and up front we've got Rackert now holding up Skunky a little bit, but behind Skunky we just have a train of angry M2s now, headed up by Gruner. And yep, then it's Kinsey in the hard BMW, obviously thinks himself a bit of a stud. And Gott right behind as well. I think Gott's going to go.
It's all getting tasty there, isn't it? Got Lico, Kinsey, Morrison's gaining pace all the time as well, and you get the feeling by the end of the season he's going to be challenged for wins.
I think what we have learned from.
Ooh, but he's gone wide there.
That's really wide. What we've learned from GT4 is that Gott pretty happy with the car that's loose. So
If you can take the Maserati to P5 in a full grid at Kyle Lamy, that's impressive.
yeah,
There's no slouch.
yeah.
It's not slouches in that league, is it? You know, it's
Yes.
no GT4 racing.
Yeah, so this will be almost a walk in the park for him, won't it? Traction control, ABS.
Skunky's doing well to keep Credit behind him, isn't he, still, with that damage? I thought he might have tumbled right down the field, but if you, like I say, he'll settle for P4, possibly settle for P5 or 6 as well, because he's got coming. I think Credit might have get past eventually.
Yeah, I'm sure he's aware of that as well, that just hanging in here's probably sets himself up nicely. Oh,
The longer he can hang on, the bigger gaps he'll fit in behind, you know. He's
that's going to let
on there,
that's going to let a run on him. No, it's not. He's
yeah,
and in the background when that was happening, I seen
Gott's kind of right there now as well.
I think I've seen Lico go way wide. You can get away with going way wide around that fast right-hander. There's plenty of runoff, but and now Gott's going to have a run at.
Yeah, Gott's not messing around, is he? I think Grenet's got him for now, though.
I have to say I'm a fan of Gott's racing style.
He's been impressive so far. Oh, Skunky's gone a bit wide there.
That's trouble. That's going to
allow Grenet. Yeah, he's going to be compromised on this entry, isn't he? Oh, he's pushing wide.
Oh.
My goodness me, it's a touring car.
What's going to happen here, though, is he's going to be forced to defend on the inside, and Gruner will get the undercut unless Gott goes for it as well. Oh my goodness. It's a great battle to be watching.
He's the cork in the bottle, isn't he?
Yeah,
truly trained.
Yeah. And then what's really now preventing Gruner from having a go is that if Gruner has a go and doesn't make a move stick, he's leaving it wide open for Gott.
Skilly's gone. Is he in there still? Or further back?
He's a bit further back, behind Gillies.
Oh, he's that one. He's that big. He's the one who's got a bit of a gap in front of him.
He's got a bit of a gap.
So he's probably going to catch him, though, isn't he? Because they're all fighting each other.
He is going to catch him. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Oh, Grenet's been turned. Oh, whoa! Got tagged. Don't know what happened there, but we'll carry on. Unfortunately, Gott and Grenet lost out there.
I think I'll have a quick watch of what happened there. I think
Grenet might have got tagged a little bit, or something. He was sideways and sliding.
Grenet will be a bit angry.
As he went through that turn 13.
Be a bit angry with that, but I imagine he'll just come right back through the field. The way they're all fighting up there. Can't see
Yeah,
it taking
Gilly's going to
long.
have to hold him off now. He's
Would it be wise of Gillies to let him go
I don't think he will he? He'll want a scrap.
and then just follow him into that battle a bit? Well, let's see what
Could
happens.
do, but I think he just likes to have a bit of wheel-to-wheel action.
Let's see what happens on the replay. So Gruner running that fast right-hander. Oh, it went round the outside of Skunky. And then Skunky just sort of tags him.
Yeah.
Yeah, very difficult to say anything other than Gruner was the victim there. So he composes himself and tries to get back in it. The car looks fine, so.
So
Filter just saying in the chat.
podium looks probably quite secure, doesn't it? Tux Airways, yeah, that's what it's called.
Oh, Lico and Morrison have made very light work of going past Skunky. So I don't know whether the touch with Gruner has just caused more damage.
He probably lost a bit of composure as well, because if he knows it was his fault potentially. I don't know if it was, I didn't see it, but
I'm not going to all blame on the stream, but
no,
certainly
it's racing, isn't it? So unfortunately, it happens occasionally. It's quite a tricky corner, that one, to go through side by side if they were.
Yeah, the other thing with that corner is once you've pitched the car and you're committed, you can't really lift off either, because it's going to encourage the back end to come round as the weight shifts. So
yeah, looks like we've got a bit of a Shark v Broom going on at the moment.
Bruner's going to run
places.
on Gillies. Gillies just lit up the rear, and that's like Gruner. Oh, he's just on the outside there. I thought he was just going to try and drive round the outside, but he's just tucked back in behind.
Oh, just Gott's gone at the inside. I don't know what's going on there. He's let Gillies go again.
But Gruner
now he's got Armstrong and Cummins.
I don't know how
Gruner says arm off.
How's Gott ended up back there?
Oh, Armstrong's in the wall.
How's Gott ended up back there?
He let off the throttle, let Gillies back through.
Yeah, but he's down in 12th.
Yeah.
Is that
well, they had that incident, didn't they, that took him down with Skunky.
Oh, is that?
Got collected by Gruner, and they both had to come back through.
Gillies will be a bit frustrated with that. A little bump from Gott that Gott gives the place back, but
it was sandwiched, didn't he?
Yeah, Gott gives the place back, but Gruner says thank you very much. And he's off ski down the road.
Yeah, Raku might be not giving up on second yet. He's looking like he's going to pressure Viper for the last 8 or 9 minutes. We've got a battle for fourth with Lico and Morrison. They've just detached themselves from Skunky. He's now got Kinsey's got past Skunky now, and Van Loo is now the next driver to want to get past him.
What do we have going on further down the grid?
Yeah, there's a bit of
there's a little bit disconnect there.
Action at the back.
Oh, we've got Murray just chasing Privet.
Yep, it's Murray's first M2 race with us. I think he's done a little bit of it before.
And Broom from being
have him on the grid.
Broom from being 20 seconds off the pace is now running 14th and closing in on Ali Cummings.
Yeah, he's got Armstrong. He's just had a little incident, hit the wall behind him.
I just seen Armstrong again in that 412 car, wild coming through. He's pushing it. Although we've had the update and the car felt like it had a bit more grip, I didn't do enough laps to know how the tyres were if you were letting the car slide about. So I wonder if we might start to see a little bit more rear wheel sliding about as the tyres wear. M2 is quite notorious for putting a lot of heat through the tyres. Van Loo right on the back of Skunky now.
Yeah, it's. I think Grunett's going to be
Oh,
far off
Skunky!
joining them.
Just as it. Oh, Skunky!
Oh no!
That's
That's
huge.
his race over. Well, I didn't see what happened. He lose it on the outside curb.
Yeah,
Or
touched the
was it a
outside,
touch?
touched the outside curb, and then the back end just went.
He's already got damage, so he was on the brink
Yeah,
of
done it.
that a few times, I'd imagine.
Done it all by himself there. That incident then allows Gillies to move into the top 10. Kinsey ran sort of wide there, lost a bit of time, so he's now got Van Loo and Smits coming forward.
Gotts now with Skillies again at the same point. They had a little tangle before. A bit more patient this time. He's up the inside here. Might have to compromise Gillies' line there. You got to get him in the braking zone.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Armstrong. That corner, he's sliding it through.
Yeah.
Oh, Gott's gone right up tight at the inside. Gillies not giving him lots of room, but he's made it work, I think, even with a slightly damaged car.
Gillies going to have a go back at him. Yeah.
He's going to park it on the inside.
He can kind of.
Gillies is up. Yeah, he's going to do the switchback they've got. But Gillies has parked it on the apex.
Good driving. Although it looks like for Gillies' line he's going to lose some drive, so it's a long straight.
Yeah. So Gott has got past him, has he? No, the side.
Side by side, it pushes.
He has got him now. No, he still hasn't. Gillies had braked himself though. Oh my goodness me!
Broom! Oh, broom!
Broom!
Oh, what's it?
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Well, there's plenty of damage on track for him to sweep now. I don't know what happened there. Just I think he was over enthusiastic, seeing Gott and Gillies fight a little bit. Yeah, ambitious. Lifted off the brake, then chaos ensued. He's still parked.
Shug might be have a wry smile at that one.
I'm not sure what's happened to Broom. He's not even back in the pits. He looks like he's just jumped out. At the server.
Shame.
I'm not sure what's.
Could always return.
Yeah, I wonder if
Scott and Gillies still battle. Oh, Scott managed to. Gillies went too deep. So, Van Loo.
So yeah,
So he's up the inside. Smits.
So 4 minutes to go, which would be about 3 laps. I think maybe 4. Looking at Jacob Lane's position, he's still out front. Viper second.
Neil says his wheel just turned itself off, and the Xbox. It's not ideal. Get back in for the second race, mate, if it all gets going again.
Yeah, I'm not sure anyone's going to buy that excuse for the contact, but you never know. So it's Lane, Viper, Racket, Rico, Morrison, Kinsey in 6th, Van Loo 7th, Smits 8th, Brunert 9th, Scott 10th, Gillies 11th, but welded to the back of Scott. Oh no, he's just dropped off from a bit there. He's maybe made a mistake. And then we're just going to settle down throughout the field.
It's a good battle for fourth here, though. We got Lico followed by Morrison, and now Kinsey's joined that. So that's going to be. Ooh, Morrison's gone well wide onto the grass. Whew.
Morrison with a newfound pace. He's went wide a few times there. It's an unusual place to go wide as well. There's quite an obvious marker for the braking point.
I just mentioned Jacob Lane is 11 seconds clear of second in 17 minutes of this race so far.
Yeah, that's outrageous, but will be good though as he's going to the back to come back through the field, so...
He's going to join us.
Oh, he's going to join us in a
minute.
minute. Yeah, must.
Unless he has a DNF now, he's mentioned that.
He'll still be joining us just so we can then ridicule him for that. Kinsey's right on the back of Morrison now. That Morrison sort of ran wide, went on the grass, and he's just lost that momentum that sort of carried. Oh, then Kinsey goes wide. Nearly hit the back of Morrison there. One thing with the M2, as it's proven, you don't want to see contact, but it does handle
Yeah, yeah,
That
it's a little
sort of
bit side to side. You can't
side.
quite help it because it's so the cars aren't quick enough to just go past, are they? You got sometimes you got to just have a little side to side. But so Brunet's
He's just now
pressuring Smits.
catching up on Smits now. I would think the way this has worked with the top three going to the back, it wouldn't be outrageous to think Gruner or Gott
Could win race 2.
Yeah, could win race 2 because they'll put in a quick quali lap and then the racecraft is extremely high from those two. Oh, Smits goes wide. He's just encouraging Gruner now. Every other corner, Smits just.
Murray is all over the back of Privet as we've got a little admin battle on track.
Oh yeah, yeah.
For
Scotland v England 14. Here.
I think they had a good battle, these two, on Tuesday as well, with Zia Lukowski as well, so starting to get used to each other on track, which is always good.
Morrison just had a great run at 6 onto the back of Lico again. He's going to try and go for the inside. They're going to touch. Oh, they touched. Proper rubbing there from.
Oh, he's gone way across track. I don't know if he knew Kinsey was there. It seemed to be okay, but I don't think he knew Kinsey was there. The way he aggressively went to that side of the track. That's the problem when you got 3-car battles, is you can't just go, I've got rid of one and then switch lanes. You've got to really be aware of who's around you. But they've got away with it. Pretty much Lico's kind of been the beneficiary, but and Kinsey's now under pressure from Van Loo.
It was, and Grunert went by Smits, just seen that in the background. The way he went across the track was that aggressive, it was almost like it was part of a save, like the car had.
I only just switched on very late when that happened, so I was watching Murray versus Privet.
Neil saying, did Cummings lose many places? I don't think he did.
I'm not sure. He's in P13 at the moment, which is points down to 16th in this Cup. So, and Patterson's got the last point, although Mackay might.
No, I'm thinking when we seen that incident,
too far back.
We were watching.
Although Cummins has come in the pits on the last lap from P13.
Oh.
Not sure why he's done that, but he's just given a few points away.
Okay. No idea why he's done that.
He was in a position where he could probably just see it through in that position, so I'm not quite sure. Van Loo, can see. Looks like our podium is sorted. Raku's dropped back now. 11-second gap. Lico.
So lanes. Jacob leading us round. His final few corners now. It's not very comfortable for him. Has he actually lapped someone?
I don't know. Zia Lukowski went in the pits. So
right, okay, yeah. So Lane's just coming round last corner now. Lane's that finished right. This will be a very good win for him.
Impressive.
Oh, he's showing off
with that one.
Shaking the BMW's hips, and then he loses it.
Viper comes through in second, our championship leader, I believe. So
yeah, good race from him.
His first reverse grid experience.
The first time we've seen him on podium as well.
Yeah, I think his first time with us was last round at Brands Hatch. So yeah.
And Lico's going to win Morrison, this battle. Kinsey, Van Loo, Gruner done well to fight back to 8. Smits, and see Gott come over, and Gillies.
I think Scott's got quite a bit of damage, but he still had quite a lot of pace.
Armstrong's still sliding about. Oh, somebody's going.
Oh, Privet and Murray are off in the background.
And Murray, is Murray just giving him the place back? So I didn't see what happened, but the way he didn't go on the power.
So Patterson's going to come through for 2 points, and Mackay probably didn't expect to get that point, but he's got it. once
Yep.
Cummins came in the pits.
Not sure what Cummins was doing there. Yeah, so there we go. So we will see Lane, Viper, and Racket just sitting in
Could
the pits.
you invite Lane into the party? I think he added you as a friend. If not, I can do it probably.
I think he did add me as a friend. Has he got himself shown as offline? Let's. If you can see him, do you want to invite him in? I'm just.
That's it.
Yeah.
I have invited him. Right. So, next is a short quality session. Could you just send a message to Raku on Discord, just telling me I can't qualify, because I'm not sure he knows. I'm sure he probably does, but
Yeah, I'll send him that message now, just as a reminder.
cheers. I think Viper will know, and Lane knows because he's already done it before.
What's Raku's gamer tag?
Just
But he was
type
like
in
champion
Raku,
of hell,
Raku,
wasn't it?
mate. Yeah. That's the one.
Lost him in there. I'll have to look at the Discord. Did you invite?
I did invite Jacob in. I haven't seen him join yet, so maybe he's got stage fright. Who knows? Or maybe he hasn't got the invite. I'm not sure. But you could say to him if you want to join the party manually through the menu if he wants to in the chat.
If I can throw another invite.
I can always do that actually because I've got my phone here.
I've just sent an invite to him, so let's see if we get him in there. Yet. Raku, just thumbs up, no quality. Neil B, he's got some work to do this race. He does that, and he has some work in the Discord to throw the apologies out as well.
Yeah, just sent Jacob a message. I'm not sure if he wants to come in or not, but soon find out.
Steve
says some sends and that.
I think that'll be in ref. I think we caught some of that on stream, didn't we?
Yeah, I think he got a sandwich between McGrun and.
The point when he
Goff.
sort of caught the side of him and then that just let Gruner go. It'll be very frustrating with that.
So, we're going to have 17 cars here. As Jacob joins the party, if you could just make sure you include your audio, mate, before we start a chat, just let me know when you've done that. But yes, we've got 17 cars going out on the track, and we got the pole sitter and the race winner from race 1 on the lane. I'm sure Brundle and Crofty will be jealous they can't do this on Sky Sports.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So how's it going, Jacob?
It's alright, yeah.
First?
It's alright, not too bad.
It's like the Kimi Raikkonen of M2 racing there, isn't
it? Yeah.
No,
Not
much happened for me, really.
As calm as you like, yeah, not much.
Yeah.
So, I mean, how about you tell us about any differences between driving today than there was yesterday with the update? What's changed, do you think?
I think the tyre model has definitely changed. Not sure what they've done, but there's definitely way more grip. And I think under the brakes it feels a bit better as well.
Okay.
But yeah, I think it's just the new
you just
tyres.
had a clean start and you were just way there. There was no drama.
No, thankfully. No one straight lined me.
So what do you think, what's your aim? Are you aiming to podium the next race, or you think you can actually win it?
Well, we'll see what happens. Obviously I'm aiming for a win, but Might not happen.
and,
If I can get there, I
and,
can get there.
and just back to the update in the tyre model, how did the tyres hold on? Because the M2s normally puts quite a lot of heat through the front tyres, but
Yeah,
the grip.
the front left wasn't nice. That was the same as Zan thought. I think they started to fall off towards the end. I wasn't hitting as good lap times as I was at the start, but
It looked on
hold
the
on still.
looked on the stream that the tyres were falling away with about 5 minutes to go. We just started
Yeah,
to see
yeah.
a lot cars getting a lot looser. Started seeing a
Yeah.
lot more apexes getting
Yeah.
missed.
Yeah,
I think
no,
it
my
was your
times dropped.
your journey back through the field. I think you're just going to have to watch out for some cars collecting you potentially, because
Yeah,
that's just
like
where you
last
put your
week.
car. I know you're quite good at placing it, but there's been some cars
yeah, I'll
losing
watch
control,
out.
especially on that quick right hand.
Yeah.
No, I'm sure it won't be easy, but we'll see.
Oh, no.
Who you backing for pole position here without the podium in?
Uh,
We're thinking either Gott or Grunnett, personally.
I'm thinking
Maybe
Viper.
Morrison?
Viper looked best of the
Okay.
rest in the race anyway.
He's not in the quali session though, because he's not allowed to.
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
you, Viper, and Rakut are not
Yeah.
allowed. So
Yeah, I forgot about
yeah,
that.
we got Gott and Grunnett there.
Yeah,
Maybe
Gott and
Morrison,
Grunnett.
because I know he's improving.
Judging, where was he last quali like? He was 2
I'm not
seconds
sure
off.
exactly. Okay. Well, we'll see. Maybe a
So
few of these guys
yeah.
are going to get quicker as it goes on, aren't they?
We'll see in a minute.
Yeah.
What's-
Alright, well, we'll just have a little look at these laps here, and we'll let you get ready for race 2 if you want. If you want to just leave the party through the settings, that'd be great. And
Yeah.
we'll see you after the race on Discord.
Good luck,
Cheers,
Jacob.
lads.
Cheers for
Good
joining us, mate.
watching.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Bye bye. Cheers. Bye. Bye.
Oh, there you go. Inside information.
I like our new feature. That should now also be part of quali. Winning, sorry,
Yeah.
is when you set out quali, whoever wins jumps in.
Yeah.
As expected,
Yeah,
though,
that's-
what was good for him to say was that the tyres were going away from them,
Yeah.
which
It's going to be, like you say, less temperature this next race. It's going to look probably a little bit more slidey, maybe.
yeah. I wonder
As
if
Grunnett takes provisional pole at 48.2. What are we expecting as a pole position here?
I would have thought someone would have dipped into the 47s, and there we go, got just as I
Yeah.
was saying it. Just
Yep.
as I was saying it. I
It's a
was going
dominant
to
lap.
say, with it being a bit cooler, I wonder if people will make adjustments to counter that. Yeah.
So next over the line is going to be Kinsey on a valid lap. Let's see what he can do. He's going to actually have time to do another lap here. He's going to get over just in time to do one more. He's going to be our last man over the line. And his lap this time is second, 7/10 off, so he'd be happy with that one.
They'll be very happy with that. Yeah, I've noticed Neil Broom's got back in the server, but
Good.
he's not went out to do a call.
It probably is tight for time, isn't it? As Mackay comes over the line, 3.3 off pole in 10th place. Next is 350. Is that Lico?
That is Lico, yeah. And
He's 1.3 off at the moment.
Lico's followed by Van Loo, who's yet to set a time. So I just noticed Gillies has just went into 5th. The
Yeah.
difference a fair bit between him and Privet in 6th now.
So Lico potentially could nip onto the front row here if he gets it right. And Luke similarly could do the same. Don't think Lico improved. Van Loo goes third though.
And Lou goes 3rd.
And then we
Yes.
got Grunnett. We've got a whole bunch of cars I can't keep up with. 77 is Morrison, I know that. Oh, there's a car well wide there behind him. As
That was
Morrison
number 6, that was
goes
Patterson.
P8.
I thought Morrison might be quicker than that.
Smits and Armstrong go over the line, and we've got one more car out there, which is Zielakowski on a valid lap. Let's see what he does here.
Is he 87 yet? So just coming around that last corner. And then a little groove there with the M2, you can just turn it in, it kind of drags you round. Is he going to set a lap? Does he set a lap? Yep. Gets
He
himself
does,
up to
3.8, so
14th.
Murray's had to go maybe because he's not in the server still, I believe. Oh no, he's back. Is he back? I don't know. No, I can't click on him. So that's the person we've lost, I think, for whatever reason.
Yep. So
Raku's kind of lost out a little bit there because Lane and Zyper are above Patterson and Broom, who didn't set a time, but Raku's right at the back, so he might not be too bothered with that. He can watch any potential drama unfold in front of him at the start.
Yeah, good shout. That's a good shout. So this time out, we're going to be led out by Gott with a 47.2, then Kinsey in third, Kinsey in second, Van Loo third, Skunky fourth, Grunert fifth, Gilly sixth. That's probably best of the season for him across both GT4 and M2. Lico seventh, Morrison eighth. They're going to just restart that battle, aren't they? Smits ninth, Cummins 10th, Armstrong 11th, Privet 12th, Mackay 13th, Zielowski 14th, Lane 15th, Viper 16th, Patterson 17th, Broom 18th, Rakut 19th. But from 15th onwards, those guys did not set a time through either the rules or choosing not to.
Yeah, Steve is awake says, why do the guys not quali in Q2? Just gives the quick guys free places. He wants a bit more time before they get onto the back of him, I think.
Yeah, what I would say is where Steve's positioned himself in sixth there.
No, he's in a great spot.
It's a great spot, and he's quite good. He's good at starts. He usually grabs a couple of places. He's not shy in taking that opportunity. So
Slightly gloomier, darker conditions this race too. Slightly cooler. Fox is in the chat saying he had to go because he's in the office tomorrow. Early bed for him. Fair enough, mate. Hope you enjoyed the race one. Hopefully we'll see you back at Alton Park next week, maybe. So we're 20 seconds away from starting this formation lap. As the lights go on, reflect off the tarmac, which is quite nice.
I'm going to just be really uninspiring and boring and say Gott will deliver here. I think obviously Jacob Lane's got the pace, but Gott's going to get a 20-30 second head start on him here by the time he gets through the field. So
I'd imagine so, but
I think battles to watch. Probably that Lico Morrison Smith's battle. And then the other thing is, although Neil had tech issues and made a mistake and Broom in the first race, he's in 18th, but I think his pace is more much further up the pack than that, so he might come through the pack as well. So the target for him will be Privet in 12th. That's his target, isn't it? So follow the quick guys and then get Privet in 12th. That's a good day for him.
yeah, I think even a top 10 might not be out of his abilities. Who knows?
I was watching Patterson there and thought he was going to skunk ears there. The car got a bit leery. Kept it on the black stuff though.
Yeah, I bet Skunky's having a slightly more sedate warm-up lap.
Yeah, he's driving warm up like he's got his grandmother in the back of the car. Everyone else is weaving about and he's just driving smoothly.
Yeah. Because he did well, but it did kind of cause a little bit of issue in the grid there, didn't it? Where people were trying to get past him. It was a bit of a bottleneck, which is he did well most of the time, but it did, sometimes it does cause an issue when a car's damaged.
It was good for us in terms of our stream, but not great for everyone that ended up behind it. And we've not spoke much about Van Loo.
He's a very consistent driver, isn't he?
He seems to always be there or thereabouts. In third. I think that there's almost a compliment him not covering him much, because it would suggest you're not being overtaken much and you're not causing chaos out there. So I think there's a hidden compliment in that. We got Dutch starting to back them up a bit now. There's number 350. Probably couldn't
That's
get
Lico.
it. I thought he had an issue there with how far back he dropped, but I think what actually happened was he charged that far ahead that he was letting the rest of the field through. Here we go, we're all lining up.
Green light, green light.
There we go. Green light for the second race of the evening.
Got a good start.
I'll keep an eye on the back of the field. All looking okay through there.
Oh, Gruner and Van Loo tangled. Oh, no. There's cars everywhere.
Oh my.
But that's Gillies has been caught up in that. A lot of people have been caught up in that, unfortunately.
Jacob Lane got caught in it, a lot of damage on the front of the car. Oh,
It's not the best start. Fortunately, that section, if you tag someone, there's no room really for anywhere to go.
do we know any idea who started that chain of events there?
It looked like Gruner and Van Loo were close together, and one of them went sideways, and then cars behind touched them as well, and there's no coming back from it. So, unfortunately, that's the way it is. But some cars are going to have opportunities, like Armstrong's in 5th, Cummings in 6th, Lane's in 7th. So, Broom's in 11th. Van Loo, Gillies, Morrison, Smits, and Gruner were the big losers there, I believe. But the race goes on. Oh, Skunky's lost it.
Yep, it's good. I've tried to go back and have a look, but there's an incident and
Fox says it was the comms curse for Van Loo.
Oh yeah, I apologise for this compliment how we don't talk about him because he's steady, doesn't get involved, and then
It's always the way.
Gillies is way off.
Cars are left.
Gillies way off the back here. The cars, I take it he was just ended up facing the wrong way and in an awkward position. He's way off the back, and the car doesn't look too damaged. So,
well, 16 cars will get points, and so it's worth carrying on. But
Gottlieb's is through.
Damaged cars out there.
22nd, Lico third. Armstrong is weak.
Holding on to got quite well, I think. 8 tenths back.
Armstrong, real winner there, sets quickest lap and is currently in 5th. Lane is now up to 6th.
Yeah, he's behind Armstrong. He's got a damaged car, but he's hustling. We've seen this before. As Armstrong's literally just going, just go, leave me alone, please.
Yeah, it was almost, just leave me alone. Just have the place. I'm sure he wasn't thinking that, but that's certainly how that looked on stream.
Shame that Gillies got caught up in that again. He just can't seem to get any luck at the moment, can he? In the M2 especially. His best quality for a while, so I'm sure he's going to be rather unhappy with that.
Yes. Yeah. We got Lane now hunting Viper down.
Yeah, Gott might have to worry about Lane, do you reckon? Even with damaged car? I don't know. He's not miles back, is he? Maybe not, but it would surprise me if he hustled for second here.
Yeah. We've got Mackay right on the back of Cummings now, and then Rakut and Smits. We forgot about Rakut. He's coming back through the...
He was at the back, so he avoided all that drama, so he's got a clean car at the moment. Privet's in 12th. Broom on the back of Zielikowski. And
Van Loo just got right back up.
is on the back of Patterson. unfortunately, Gillies is just falling further back, it seems, so I think he must have...
I'd sort of cut
his
to
car
him.
doesn't-
The
yeah,
car's
his car
fine.
doesn't look that bad,
I cut to him, and the big fast right-hander, he was sideways and wide the last time I looked at him, so... And he's posting
15
in...
minutes, you might just keep
He's,
going, you never
he's
know what's
also
going to happen.
posting in the chat as well whilst driving, so... I think maybe his focus is elsewhere at the moment.
Oh, I didn't see that, yeah, well... We'll focus on other things, I think. Can be sorted out after the race.
And then sort of behind the lane battle, we then have like Skunky seems to have recovered a bit. I think he's went past Armstrong and a little train behind him.
Yeah, he just lost the back end and span it. He didn't actually have any damage, so... As we see cars in the back, Raku's just made a move, I think.
Good little battle there where you've got Skunky, Armstrong, Cummings and Smiths all in a battle, and you've got a couple of seconds to Raku, but he'll eat into that quite quickly, I would think, so he'll be joining
Fastest
this
lap is jumping around all over the place. Viper's got it now.
For whatever reason I can't see that on my...
Oh, we got 302. Skunky is yellow flag, causing yellow flag at turn 1. Seems he's static.
And he gets going again. Once again, no damage on the car though, so... Lane's going to have a go at Viper here. Viper's going to defend. Lane's not going to go around the outside there, and then he just park out in the apex, so keeps him behind. Oh!
Oh, he's
And
gone
then
wide
Viper
there.
runs wide, but he'll get the
He's
inside.
going to have the inside, yeah. But Lane's going to throw the old switchback, isn't he? Oh, has he had a little twitch there or something? Or did he just go wide as possible? He's done the switcheroo, and he's got the drive, I think. No, has he got the drive?
Will the damage though then cost him down the straight? I think it's going to, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a bit of wiggling going on there, so that's all about.
And then behind
Communicating with each other.
them, it's a good little battle with Armstrong, Cummings, Smiths.
Big
and
battle for
Raku's
P6,
now.
isn't it?
Raku's just went
And Lou.
by
He's got
Cummings.
past Zielakowski as well, and Broom.
Oh yeah.
As Armstrong goes way wide, and he can't.
That's the
He's
catch.
almost lost it.
It was a good catch. It was a good save there. Out wide, and then you're on.
Oh, Lane's up the inside on the last corner. Side by side, Viper's out on the grass. And probably can hold it. Yeah, he can.
What we seeing here? Do you think we're seeing here that Lane's now struggling just with the aero a bit, and it's just taking the edge off the car? And yeah, going back to the like Armstrong, Smiths, Raku's now all over them. Looks way quicker, so I imagine he's going to go past Smiths, then Armstrong quite quickly. And then he's just got empty track. Tell you what, as well, I've not been watching this, but in 2 minutes, Gillies has taken 7 minutes out of Patterson. 7 seconds, sorry.
7 minutes?
I was going to say, yeah. 7 seconds out of Patterson.
Just watching Broom go past Zielakowski, and he's now Skunky is going to look at Zielakowski as well. But yeah, I think Gillies probably got his head down, and he's cooking a lot of guys on track, even though he's quite far back.
I think he's driving with anger.
Yeah. At some point that luck will turn, mate. I know it's a rough period at the minute for you.
So the other little battle there, Privet's probably 5 seconds ahead of Broom, a couple of cars between them.
I thought Gott was going to pull away from Kinsey a bit more than he has, I've got to be honest. Kinsey's driving really well, because they're both pulling away from Lico quite far.
Is there a learning for Gott here? It looks all very controlled. The car's not sliding about a lot.
I've not gone on board with Gott, to be honest. You're just looking at the time, although he's just taken a chunk out of 2.2 now.
Kinsey's sliding the car about. Gott isn't. Is there a learning there that you need to be kind to the tyres if you get the chance?
Smits is making a move on Armstrong here, trying to at turn 1. They got Raku right behind him as well.
Smith needs to because of Raku, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's got the move done, I think, although it's Armstrong's still there, just about. I think Smits has got that done if he can cover the inside. And I think Raku's followed him through, and Raku might even get Smits at the same time. They were battling each other. Oh, Armstrong's just spanned Raku.
That wasn't great, was it? This has not been a great race for that type of stuff. And then I just noticed on the stream, thanks for the follow, Paulapaluna? Paulapaluna? Luna?
I'm glad you had to say that. Yeah, I was looking at that saying, thinking, what does that say?
So, that's a
Privet up in 9th place at the minute, and he's making the move. He's side to side with Murray, who's actually behind him on the leaderboard at the minute. Murray's got the inside. Can Privet get the old switch back and get the drive out the corner?
What has happened here is, once again, unnoticed, Van Lewis just catching back up with guys in equally as damaged cars. So
yeah, he's made a good calm drive just to get as many points as possible.
And
Like
Lane's
you say, it's not been the best race this second one, unfortunately.
Lane's past Viper and right on the back of Lico now.
Oh yeah.
Lico's going to defend. He's going to go shallow line in. He'd be okay. Not much opportunity to come back at him there. I think what this does do is these little battles are just giving Gott and Kinsey the chance to get away. Although Lane's maybe going to get him here. Oh no, he's just had to lift and.
No, he's got a better run through there. He's on the inside for the next corner as well.
Will the damage come into play here when they're just side by side?
He'd probably get the move done here.
Viper might have a go at Lico as well here, because Lico's going to just have to lift.
Viper took a different line, didn't he? But I think Lane is probably safe now.
And Gilly's 2 seconds off the back of Patterson.
Make that 0.7.
Oh wow! And what else we got? We now got Raku on the back of Broom, but Broom's letting him past, and then next up for Broom, realistic.
Just chucked it at the inside.
Next
got the
up,
move done. Sorry, go ahead, mate.
No, I was just going to say next up for Broom is Privet. So, little admin battle there. Gott's now Gott's just easing away from Kinsey now, isn't he? Next up for Kinsey though is defending Lane. 7 minutes, 6 seconds. Is there enough for him to catch him?
If Kinsey can hold his nerve and not make any mistakes, I think he'll be fine. But if he starts watching the timing board, then he might end up letting him in.
I think. Yeah. I thought when things transpired and Lane got the jump on everyone with that incident and we took damage, I thought we were maybe looking at our first double winner of M2, but it seems too much now. I think it would need Gott to make a pretty big mistake.
I think, like you say, Gott's driving probably within. I've not even switched on him. I'll just look at him quickly now, but I'd imagine he's driving within himself a little bit. And if he needs to go quicker, he probably could.
Just see there, so that's. Oh, somebody's going really slow. Number 40, Mackay. Looks like
Mackay. Oh, hello, Privet's gone.
Privet's
right across
gone.
the track. Was there contact, or did he lose it on his own there? I switched on just as he went.
I wasn't sure. Mackay looked like he lifted off, but I think Mackay had an issue and lifted because the back ended went. So he was gathering himself, then I just seen Privet go round. So I'll have a look at what happened to car 7. You know.
Seems once these races start messy, they don't seem to get back, do they? They just seem to continue, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's a shame, especially since the first race was. There was incidents, but generally the incidents were side to side type stuff, and it was quite clean.
Mm.
I'm watching Rivet here. Put the foot down. Oh,
As we watch Raku go around the outside of Van Loo. So Van Loo's, has he dropped back, or does Raku's just caught up with him without any incident?
so the
Raku's up to
incident,
ninth anyway.
the
Yeah,
incident
go ahead,
with
sorry.
Rivet is Mackay has a moment coming out of 6, I think it is, and he lifts to gather it all. Then Privet's speed versus Mackay is significantly different. Privet doesn't seem to react and just scuffs the back of Mackay's car that then sends him into the wall. So, proper genuine racing incident there, I think. Now we have Privet driving down the grass with Gott and Kinsey coming at them. Just hope Privet doesn't try to enter the track here.
Yeah, I see it on the map.
It's not a great place for it to be, but the leaders are through.
Lane still 5 seconds behind Kinsey. As we're watching a bit of Broom and Skunky and Mackay still battling here for 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th.
Yeah, Mackay runs wide again. That's let Skunky get a run on him, hasn't it? Oh, what? Just a little run on him. That's.
Skunky's having a look at the inside, is he? Oh, well, we've got a disqualification.
Well, Privet disqualified for
Privet.
driving the wrong
Oh my
way.
days, what's going on? We've got cars everywhere at the hairpin there. Raku with Cummins, I think. Yeah, Raku and Cummins had just let a load of cars through. Had obviously had their own incident. So yeah, this has been a messy race, unfortunately. They do happen every now and again. Before they didn't, but just have to deal with this afterwards.
Let's hope this is a one-off.
As Viper's got a run on Lico for P4. He's up the inside, should get the move done here. Although it looked like he went a little bit deep on the brakes than Lico's expecting that. Lico's tried to switch him back, but he's on the outside.
Just going back to the
side.
see
Oh no, there's contact again. They've collected it. But
you can. It's not great discipline, but you can run the BMWs side by side.
Yeah. It's just because you're turning there sometimes and the car's loaded up. It would just put them into a spin, but they got through okay. And Viper's got the move done for now. Still very close. Ooh, Lico's right up by his bumper. And he might have backed off there.
I was just watching the Cummins and Raku thing. I'm not sure what happens there. They're coming round the fast right, and then at the point where you would be turning into the next right-hander, that sort of a little sharper, shorter right, Cummins is really on the brakes, and he's almost come to a stop just at the point you would turn in, and that's just Raku's then just went into the back of him. I'm not sure what was going on there, really. It's difficult to explain. We'd have to get the driver's perspective on that.
Yeah, I expect the chat to be quite busy after this race.
Yes, so would I. So it has given Gillies a target though, because Cummins is now 3 seconds ahead of him with a heavily damaged car.
Yeah, it's
Lane sets
might be the last lap. I'm not sure.
Lane sets fastest lap.
Yeah, extra point at the moment with a damaged car. I'm surprised. Like I said, I thought Gott might. Maybe he's waiting for a little last lap. Max Verstappen. I'll take the fastest lap, mate.
Would you risk it in the end too? Not sure. Maybe if you had a couple more seconds over Kinsey.
Yeah, Kinsey's been really well to being that close to him as well. We've seen how You know, he won the team battle. I think he won a M2 race, so we hoping this is a sign that maybe he's got a win in him this season somewhere.
Wow, you're tipping him for a win. He probably should have had a win actually at Watkins Glen, didn't he? He should have. You know.
I don't know if was he on for a win then. I can't remember.
I don't know if
he
he
was
was on
on
for a
top
win,
3, I think, but podium maybe. But
he was running
yeah,
third, comfortably
second.
third when
he won't mind being in the company of Gott and Lane on the podium, will he?
I know, true. So yeah, Gott's just taking us round now for the final lap.
Yep, so Gillies is going to have a lap and a half to catch Cummins. Privet won't be getting any points despite being 16th because of that DSQ. Don't know what he was doing there.
Is that our first?
Oh, we've got another one.
We've got another one.
We've got 2 cars disqualified.
I was just about to say, is that our first disqualification?
I could hear it coming out of your mouth, and before you even finished, another one came up.
And then Skunky joins us, and
so 2
another
cars will not be getting points.
Yeah, so yeah, we've got.
This is turning out to be a bit of a crazy night. It's the second race.
Kinsey and his SG30 crew. We've got Lane with a triple D. Was that triple DT done or the double? I think it was a double drive-through, wasn't it? And now we've got 2 boys disqualifying.
The DSQ club.
Yeah, that is what they're going to be. Can we add that to their nickname on the Discord?
I think it could be arranged, yeah.
So anyway, got just cruising round now.
Gillies is now 1.8 back.
Has Gillies got enough to?
He's pushing, he's going wide in every corner.
Gillies is back up to 12th as well, because of Skunky and Privet's anomalies. I'm going to be polite and call it anomalies. So. Cummins probably just got
Raku will be a bit frustrated. He seems to have. He started at the back and he's done all right, but he just got caught up in a couple of incidents where he got span, or I didn't see the second one, but certainly the one with Armstrong looked like could have been avoided.
And then Scott just won the race, takes us over the line.
Yeah.
Kinsey second.
Congratulations.
Lane third. Viper's going to take 4th. And we've got.
That's not bad, is it? From the back as well.
We've got Lico with a car that's not got a single bit damage in 5th. Smith's 6th.
Nice P6, good points for Smiths. Armstrong P7.
Armstrong, yeah, after he pretty much drifted all the way around the first race, has brought it home for 7th.
Van Loo 8th, despite being in that incident at the start.
Room, top 10 again.
Room, P9, Raku, just going to run out of time to get him.
It's just going to run out of time. That gives Raku 10th. We're going to see.
And where's get it? Cummins
goes
way
really
wide,
wide,
but he's going to get it.
Yeah, so Cummins gets 11th, Gillies 12th, Mackay 13th, Ziakowski said it right maybe that time for the first time ever.
Yeah.
Going to take 14th. And yeah, Skunky and Privet, no points.
Wow. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what to say about that one. It was.
Yeah, that was. Let's put it down as interesting and a learning curve. Is that?
Yes.
Is that what you call that?
I think we'll call it there, and very good race 1. Not such a good race 2, but we'll move on. See what the chat's doing after that. Congratulations to Lane for back to podium with the damage.
Thanks to Lane for joining us.
Yeah,
it's
good little insight. We'll see you Tuesday at Paul Ricard for GT4, and next Thursday we're at Alton Park for M2. So that's another week of Southwest Sim Racing esports streaming done. We can have a rest for a few more days, and
I'm going to try and recover after this, and I'm looking forward to Paul Ricard, but really to Alton Park and the M2. That should be fun. It should be actually bumpy, and it should be quite difficult in these cars, which then leads
especially with this increased force feedback they're getting. There's going to be some rattling around that track.
Broken wrists by the end of it.
Right.
Okay.
Good night, mate. We'll catch you next time.
Yep. See you Tuesday. Bye.